Good morning. It's Monday, May 3rd, day 3 of the AT. Flip-flop, heading northbound. Just left Ensign Cow Shelter. It's like 9.7 to the Mason-Dixon line. Don't know if I'll make that or not. Raven Rock Shelter, according to gut hooks, is 3.9. According to what it said back there in the shelter, it was 4.9. So I'll have to assess then. It is drizzling. It's supposed to be raining at a 40 to an 80% all day. But I am in the green tunnel, so I'm not wearing... I'm going really fast, sorry. Didn't mean to make you all dizzy. Went up a big hill. Thankfully, I did not have my rain jacket on. There was a couple of people that, after we got past the power lines and up a little bit of the hill, they got rid of their rain jackets. The shelter area was full last night. We had 4 inside and I think about 6 people tenting outside on one side or other of the trail. So, most people are planning on getting to the Mason-Dixon line. Some people were just doing the section of Maryland. Others like Happy. Well, you know how far he's been on the trail. So he already made a call yesterday. But I haven't made a phone call yet because I'm just not sure. So, like I said, I'll reassess when I get to that Raven Rock. Alright, I'm gonna get off of here. Maybe I'll flip it a little bit so that you can see it. So yeah, after the climb, it's been kind of nice in through here. A little bit of rock back there, but yeah, if it stays like this for the just under 10 miles, but I know it's not going to because I think that shelter was around 1,100. We're gonna go to 1,600 and then back down to like 1,300 or something like that. So there are some ups and downs. I think in about 2 miles is the first water source where I'll climb up. But yeah, it'd be nice to hit some long stretches like this. And I feel like I'm accomplishing something. I can do this. Those rocks were not fun yesterday. Alright, I'll get off of here. Thanks for checking in. Following me. Okay, so this is actually the first really big clearing that wasn't a power line. So this is kind of cool. Looks like they freshly mowed it. Road right down there and some houses. Skies are all around. I'll get off here. I think I see some of the guys that were ahead of me just on the other side of the meadow here, getting ready to go into the trees. Hey, a pretty good little stream coming through here, but good. It's not the official water source that I'm looking for. But this is the very first odd board that I will attempt to do. If it gets too bad, then I'll get off the video. Watching me dancing beam. Alright, so you see what they are. I'll get out of here. Crossing up into the field. Alright. On we go. So this is the second or third or maybe even fourth water crossing, and I'm trying to figure out which one's going to be the best, this first one or the second one, or maybe one down lower. Looks like the trail's right over there. Oh boy, we'll see. Okay, so I just came up and over that hill and across that road and a bunch of switchbacks. And let me see if I can show you this. I don't know if that worked or not. I'll have to check that. Then I'll flip it around. Okay, so I found a sit rock. My very first sit rock of the day. And as you can see, it's buggy out here. My glasses keep fogging up. Kind of cool still. I've got maybe about a half a mile to Raven Rock Shelter. And now everybody that was at the last shelter has passed me except for maybe 3 people, and I'm not sure if they're heading this way or not. So when I get to Raven Rock Shelter, I will assess the situation and see whether or not if I can get to the Mason-Dixon line or not. Check in with you later. I don't know if these are what's considered Raven's Rock. I am literally surrounded. I just came up through there. There's a blue sign right there. So I'm gonna have to check my gut hooks and see what I gotta do here. The blue, I think, goes down to the spring, which might have been what I took a picture of. So I don't think I need to go that way. I think my way is that way somewhere. 5:15 in the morning. I think the last of the rain is stopping. It's pretty foggy out, but I've already packed up my sleeping bag and my pad, and right there is my, well, you can't really see it because of the amount of the light. I made my coffee. Oh, here comes the rain some more. So I went to sleep like 8:30 last night, and I'm pretty tired. Let's pause in the shadow, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna be heading out as soon as I can because I basically got kicked out of the shelter last night. There's way too many people in there. There's at least 12 people in there. There's another 6 or 7, 8 people tenting outside. First come, first serve. Doesn't work until etiquette is sure not there. Neither is COVID virus. So some of these thru hikers think that they rule the world. And good morning. It's Tuesday morning, May 4th. Day 4 of my AT2021 hike. So last night was a pretty rainy, icky night. The shelter became very overcrowded. Even though I was the first one in there, I decided to get the high heck out of there. There were 5 or 6 thru hikers from Georgia that just decided that they were gonna overtake and gab all night and giggle and laugh and all kinds of stuff. And one even just returned from Washington, D.C., so didn't even do a section of the hike. Met up with the rest of the group. So I'm pretty disgusted. I know it's supposed to sleep 12. In the days of COVID, should be half that. One from Australia that just returned from Washington, D.C. proceeded to move all of my things without my permission to make room for her 4 to 5, 6 pals. Which kind of upset me. So when there was a break in the rain, I decided to set up my tent. Actually slept pretty good. The Z-Bax duplex tent did great in the rain. A little bit of condensation, but I'm soaking wet from yesterday. Put the soaking wet clothes back on. Rain pants and rain jacket over it. And got up around 4, had my coffee, breakfast, did my privy duties, finished tearing down, did my stretches, and was out right around 5. It's about 5:15 in the morning, foggy, walking by a headlamp. Every so often the fog lifts up, which is kind of nice. I want to keep it on so I get a sure step here. And I'm over a half a mile from the shelter and just about 5 miles from the Mason-Dixon line, so I'll be out of Maryland. And I was thinking yesterday I couldn't have done it. Now I'm thinking maybe I should have because of all those people that came in. So lesson learned. Push on if I'm that close. But the problem is gut hook says one thing and these AT shelters say another. And from Ensign Cowell shelter to the Raven Rock shelter on gut hooks is supposed to be 3.9. And from shelter to shelter and all the signs on the AT, it's 4.9. My step counter had me at 5 miles. It was 0.4 from the trail down to the spring, but I was already at the shelter, so it was 0.6 down to the spring and back. So that was an extra mile plus. I did have a really good Alpine Air. I think it was 4 cheese enchilada. And it was really a break in the rain. Didn't think it was gonna come. So I could have actually pushed on, but I really don't want to push it too early and then I'm hurting, you know. I did take 2 ibuprofen this morning when I got up. Knees a little bit stiff and sore. So I just thought maybe I'd knock some of that inflammation down right now. So when I get up here to this Penmar Park, I'm gonna try to make arrangements for staying at least 1 night, if not 2. Still haven't decided. It might be nice to do 2 so I can just get a really good relax and hopefully upload my videos, resupply, get laundry done. Maybe have some of these people push out ahead of me. I don't know. I know there's a section that's supposed to be coming up that's like 14 miles. No shelter in between. And very limited water. Although with the rain that we had, this section right here of the 5.6 miles, around 5 miles, there's no water either. And so I've got just about a liter with me. So I'm not really sure. I know there's like 2 possibilities of creeks that go across the trail. I don't know. I sure hope that they have some running water. And I sure hope I don't see any bears, because back over by Annapolis Rocks there were 2 sightings. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Just wanted to update you guys with what's going on. And like I said, lesson learned. That many people there, I just can't do it. I may never even ever sleep in a shelter again, because that was pretty rude in my opinion. I mean, if they showed up, they should have been the ones that was tenting. You know, they were pulling in around 5 or 6. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Check in with you later. So I was at the infant cow shelter, and I met Chuck, the guy that cleans up this area, and he said that there was a lot of graffiti up here at high ledges, and he ain't a kidding. OMG. These people should be obliterated, in my opinion, from the face of the earth. And destroying. Oh my gosh. I am just appalled. This is ridiculous. This is supposed to be nature, not this crap. Ugh, jeepers. Spray paint should not exist, in my opinion. Not when you get all the way over there. It's just, there's not a face of rock or tree that does not have something on it. This is just absolutely insane. Those rocks over there as well. Yeah. These kids, if they're found, they should be made to come up here, hand clean it with a toothbrush until it's clean, and then have to come back here every week for the next 3 years to keep it clean. I am so upset. And this is the descent down from the high rock ledges. I am so glad I didn't do that in the rain, because even this morning with a little bit of dew on it, it is slippery. And over on that tree, somehow it goes down that way. So I'm going to be doing rocks for a little while. One step at a time, very carefully. taking a breather. I'm about 2.5 miles to the Mason-Dixon line. So far, Rue, Wicked, Tall Sun, Not Yet, and Tin Man, all through hikers, have passed me. And then Scurvy, who got on same day I did out of Harper's Ferry, he's passed me. And I know that's how it is. Got something on my lip. So, just taking a little bit of a breather. These rocks have been pretty hard. I'm glad I didn't do them yesterday, especially if they would have been raining and there was no place to camp in between. But I've made a decision. I will not stay in any more shelters, and I'm not going to do a hostel. It's going to be staying in hotels all the way because I have PTSD, and all the noise and the confusion and the drama I don't need. So you hike your own hike, and that's my hike, in comfort and away from all those people. Do a restroom in the woods, and found this foundation of a building kind of aside from the trail. That's a depression or a sinkhole. But I didn't realize that was actually a foundation. It's been here for a while. Trees growing up in it now. There's actually another depression right here. Mason-Dixon line, which is the Pennsylvania, Maryland border. Back on trail. I have less than half a liter of water left. I'm trying to make it last. Thankfully it's been downhill, but it's been so rocky that it's been a challenge. At least 10 people have passed me, even though I got up and left so much earlier than them, but you know, they've been hiking 20-mile days for the last month and a half. This is like the third former road or something that I've come across too. All right, I'll let you go. Finish getting this done. Civilization. I believe that this is Penmore Park. I'll find a place to sit down and find some water and make some phone calls. That feels good to make it here. I'll let you go. Bed and breakfast. There's Valley World. There's the hill that I just got off of.